So we were driven out, and all we can do is keep on going. This is part 15 of Legends Arceus. And things are not getting any better. In fact, they've actually gotten much worse. So yeah, that was crazy. Now we gotta reach all the way through. There it is. Now let's move. We're at the Heartwood. Let's hope we're not too late. You! What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift! If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui can be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan's in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could come from the rift was disaster. I need your help. Help? Well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did, you must know that. But there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you though. She's a caring woman after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hisui, there is a place for you as well. Let's head this way then. And now everything's falling apart. Everything's gone downhill. There's the bridge. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan can end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The Great Weirdeer took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things, and besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. A Shinx! Strange events seems to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Volo. Found you at last, Jose. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan, to say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still corners of the Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Here we are. I know. It's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Shirking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath the bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kagita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more about Hisui's myths and legends. No mistress, thank you. Just Kogita. And this is? Why, Jose is the man of the hour. He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Lost one? What is this about? Indeed, I am the guide, you lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In what such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells almighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clans. The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from the here and now into the future. While space yawns all-encompassingly, surrounding us in every dimension, every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? They're inseparable. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has not known other ages. Now listen, Lost One, here is what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance, Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embodies one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty and you'll do it, won't you? Of course. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. The art phone. Nice, we see the locations. Mistress Kagita's got a lovely workbench here, and if you need materials, I'll be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? That is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Jose. Complete the trials of the 3 lakes. Hello, hello. It's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fella? And it's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, Jose. Jose, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilite Village. I'm also ensured that you will be able to use our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an Adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Silene, Survey Corps Captain of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then. That's right. Now then, so we're to visit Three Lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, are you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. Irida! I've managed to reassure my people for now. The Wardens are keeping a close eye on their gnolls too. Seems all quiet for the moment. And so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we're to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. I already know. Adaman, help us. Yup, I choose you. Not so. You can count on me. So then the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I'll keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful for him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Right. We better get a move on. No time to waste. I'll meet you wherever we decide to go. We'll be in hot water if we're seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Adaman. Don't cause Jose more trouble. The Trial of Lake Verity. The Trial of Lake Valor and the Trial of Lake Uxie. Head to Lake Valor, which is found in the Crimson Mirelands. Let's start with that. Yep, that's our first mission. All right. We're set. We gotta head right here. The Trial of Lake Verity. Let's get started. The world's already gone to Tartarus. There it is, the first one. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water. And so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokémon called Mespirit. It was when Mespirit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Well, that's how the old tales go, anyway. The cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the arc phone the professor was going on about? Let's do this, Jose. Mistress Kagita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all 3 of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. There's something about this place I can't quite put into words. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. Trounce that thing, Jose. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. It's a Steel and Dragon type. An Alpha Gudra. Gudra, you shelter! Nice! The burn crippled its attack power. Yeah, your strong style may be powerful, but nope. Hydro Pump? It took it down in one hit. Fine, let's see you try your luck against this. Good, I can just basically revive. Yeah, but the burn's not going to help me out much, will it? Well done, my Walrein. I'm counting on you, Staraptor. You did well. That's the way, Jose. I can tell by watching that you and the Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. A mysterious presence. Mespirit! So I now gotta prove myself to the Mespirit. Your emotions. Share them with me. They're yours. So it speaks from its mind straight to yours? Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies an aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Bewilderment. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Exciting. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? We're all so different. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I felt bitter. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. We obtain Mespirit's plume. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Mespirit, the being of emotion that lives in Lake Verity. I can't even imagine what that must feel like, having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly even be surprised at things like those after seeing the sky itself so warped. Now then, we're 2 lakes left to visit. You're right. 2 lakes left. What's next? Looks like that worked out well, Jose. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Volo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. I think we all like some answers on that. I don't properly know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I've even got some questions about its true nature. Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kagita's house? Let's go back. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Ah, Mespirit's plume. So the legends told it true, then the red chain must be real as well. I guess, but this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us this thing. And it'll let us bind the world and solve all this mess? But how? Why? Your doubts suggest a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, will we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the Red Chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. I get it even less now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we will get the Red Chain. How nonchalant you sound. How confident of successes to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. One down, 2 to go. The next stop, the Alabaster Icelands. This is not going to be a pretty one. The world's completely gone down the tubes. Just need to catch that first. Yeah, no battle music this time. Instead, it's replaced with something like this. Nice critical hit. Let's just keep moving. The more time we waste, the more I'm not going to be able to get this done. Alright, we made it. Here we are, Lake Uxie. You know, I've been told it'll actually contain seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. Lady Uxie is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. Let's go, Zay. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. Now let's see what's waiting for us. A menacing Pokemon stands before me. That's a Zoroark! I know you don't need me to tell you this, but Jose... But I've still got to say it. Be careful around that thing. This thing's a normal and a ghost type. Well, there doesn't seem to be much of a choice. Fine, let's take it down. This is Hisuian Zoroark. Luxray, go! Starts the fight with a Shadow Claw. But he goes down in one hit. That was too quick. Good work, my old friend. Knew you could do it, Jose. Uxie, the being of knowledge. Come, I will test your knowledge. Call me Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dustclaps. How many are there eyes? Really? This is not a trial? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. I'm ready to answer it. The answer's simple. 6. Combi has 6 eyes. Zubat has no eyes. Unknown has 1. Magneton has 3. Dustclops has 1. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. We gain Uxie's Claw. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Uxie, the Being of Knowledge. Just one more to go. I assume all went well, Jose. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? I guess I can think of 2 reasons. To keep the chain safe and to test us. Perhaps you're right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all? Though having said that, isn't the red chain for mending the world? What use would some villain have for it? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. You could well be right. I guess we'll have no way of knowing until we get the red chain for ourselves. So, shall we return? Wonderful. Then we can see if Mistress... Yeah, we get it. So that's Uxie's claw. I sense some warmth to it. The Pokémon of a lake are strange. They seem to play on your mind somehow. Indeed, yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilee Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force, not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants. Make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what will become of everyone, I wonder? That settles it, Jose. There's no time to lose. We've got 1 material left to find for the red chain. Let's go get it. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold as well. Watch? Is that all you really do? Remember, once you sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. So, where are you headed? The Crimson Mirelands. Now where is it at? Straight ahead. Let's see if we can make it through. Well, well, ain't that a surprise? There it is. Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed from a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. There are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. The lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts, or that is what legend would have us believe. Oh, a cave appears when there was none, as if just for Jose. In we go. I imagine strong Pokémon could wait inside, protecting the Pokémon of the lake. Take care. Let's see what we're up against. A menacing Pokémon waits before us. Watch it, Jose. I've heard about this one from my grandfather. Those quills, they're venomous. Then let's go. That must be Quillfish's evolved form. Overquill. This thing's a poison and dark type. Let's go strong style. There's a poison and dark type, meaning psychic attacks have no effect. That took care of it. Nice work. That's my Jose. And now the third and final one, Azelf. Show to me undying will. Strike me if you can. Bombs. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you meant to throw them at Azelf. Fine. You seem to hear a voice. Will you abandon this folly? Oh, I'm not through yet. It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? A marsh bomb. Give up. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. We gain Azelf's Fang. Looks like our lake journey is complete. seems we finished the Three Lake Trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let's be on our way. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Right, but how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Ah, the Pokemon of the lakes. We receive the red chain. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Jose. Yet things do not seem to be going on so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I've heard some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount COronet himself. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time? Well, he doesn't yet know that our Jose has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. We've got to let him know that it'll be all right now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then and call off this foolhardy plan of his. Jose? Welcome back. It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly ever speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Cylene's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. Oh, my dear Jose. The professor has been awfully worried about you, Jose. Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the stress you showed, Akari. That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where is the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Kamato's gone. The commander's gone? Well, he set out for Mount COronet with the Survey Corps in tow. He's determined to handle the whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. That's why I was filling in for the regular guards, with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Thanks to you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume you are here again because you managed to learn something of use. I got this red chain. Go on. A legendary tool set to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilite Village. The security corps have been scouting the area near the space-time rip and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokémon. The commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. However strong the commander himself may be, he shouldn't have gotten Jose to help. At the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Jose, take this red chain to Mount COronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Let's go. Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain? If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together, we members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Yup, we head to Mount COronet itself. But I have all the time I need for the post-game stuff, of course. A Lucario? Something the matter, Lucario? I'm Rai, and you are? Oh, okay, you're Jose. Nice to meet you. What is it, Lucario? It seems Lucario sensed your strong aura, too. If you're willing to battle us, could you come to the training grounds? Steely Lucario. If it isn't one of our beloved customers, might I trouble you to help me with a little survey work? In my family, we've always passed down tales of some ancestor that lived in a village around the avalanche slopes, but I've never been able to find the end of such a settlement ever existing. I'm beginning to doubt the tales are true. But everyone wants to know about where they came from, don't they? So help me out. See if you can find any evidence people ever lived around the avalanche slopes. I have all the time I need for that once the post-game drops. Because yes, we are in the endgame now. And we're now back at least. Alright, so we're set. The road's not going to be a pretty one. And I know for sure that there's no going back. So yes, that is it. Next time, we're at the end game. So I will see you then. If you enjoy it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I will see you next time. So yes, this is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.